Alright, we're going to look at Noah's freestyle. Good start. Good dolphin. Probably only want to do about 2 dolphins. The one thing I noticed is that you do a really good job of staying compact with your freestyle. And what I mean by that is your arms are staying pretty well in close. But right here you can kind of see how that arm is swinging around, that hand is swinging around to the side. You want to keep that hand more in towards the body, just like we worked on with the zipper drill. And that's going to help you not sway. And what I mean by sway is when you go to breathe with this type of stroke, what happens is you typically follow the hand into the water with your head. So what happens is if my hand was, if I was breathing on this side and my hand was entering, what would happen is I would end up leaning more this way with my stroke, and then the next stroke would take me this way instead of staying straight on that line. And that's what you really need to focus on. I think the head position has been good, but here you can kind of see the head position kind of changes throughout the stroke, and so we want to keep that a little bit more steady. There's a pretty good example of keeping it steady, and that's great. The kick is good and solid. Remember, you want to keep the kick steady. That's your motor of your stroke. That's going to keep you going through the water, and you can be a little bit more relaxed then with the arms because the motor's driving the stroke. You can kind of see there, that's a really good high elbow. Just want to get the hand in a little bit closer to the body, and you can kind of see that's a great extension, and you drove the hip really well there. Okay, we just want to make sure we're even on both sides, and we want to make sure we're getting the full extension. You're very tall, and you want to use that to your advantage. Great job. Okay, we're going to look at Noah's freestyle. Deep on the start. We want to probably get about 2 dolphins and get up and start swimming. The good thing is, right now, you have a great head position. That head position is not moving, and that's exactly what we want. We want to make sure, though, if we're going to have that good of head position, we've got to make sure that we're rotating. And we want to rotate as far as humanly possible. So one thing I want you to focus on is, as my hand enters here, I want to rotate a little bit stronger and drive the hip. And then, as my hand enters, so I'm entered, I'm extended all the way out. Now I want to bend from the elbow. I want to bend that arm straight down from the elbow. And, you know, when you start doing that for the first time, it feels a little uncomfortable, but you get used to it and get the hand and the forearm acting as a paddle. And that will give you a lot more distance per stroke, a lot more strength in the water, and you'll end up taking a lot less strokes because you'll be a lot more effective. Other thing I want you to watch is your freestyle kick. Try to make the kick a little bit more compact. There, it's better. It's a lot better there. Don't want to bend the knee too much because that creates a bounce. Okay, but the main thing I can see underwater is the catch. We can see here it's straight arm, straight arm, straight arm, and it's still straight arm. Now I'm bending the elbow a little bit as I come in towards the body. So you want to make sure that we're getting a solid catch. But that's the main thing I think you need to fix at this point, and keep up the good work.